But it's okay. So I'll play it for the experience of it, not the actual enjoyment. And that's basically what the sum that I'm getting from from you, Sebi. But that's fine. Yeah, see, that's my thing. The moment the game was out, I was watching a couple of big streamers that was playing the game, and I was like, it looks kind of cool. I love the idea where they bring like the brother involved and then show a lot of detail in that as well. I think the company that did the game actually not dropped the ball, but I think they could have done it a lot better. Especially if most people are disappointed in the game. Yeah. Yes, if it was on a tight budget, then that's very sad. Honestly, shame. That's very sad. Honestly, if you're doing the God of War type of game, I would expect a big budget in some sense. Like, these games have generated so much revenue for the devs and the publishers and all of that. It's shocking that they even allow a game like this, unless what probably happened, and I'm going to go read up on this to double check my sources, is another company came up with the idea and they were like, it sounds cool, go with it and we'll see where it leads us. Carry on, for example. Okay, that's... Okay, thanks for the feedback there. Okay, it's fine. We'll play it for our own enjoyment at the end of the day. We'll make it fun for ourselves. We might do a something with the stream. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure something out. Ooh, these small critters, I hate them. Half the time I can't even see them. Okay. One thing about the XP is that immediately tells you when the battle is over. I wouldn't have done that if I created this game. I would have had, like, with each enemy that you defeated, ooh, blade attachment, because that one does nothing, but this one, nice. What does it look like? Why can't I rotate my... There we go. Freaking... it looks dumb, but it's fine. It's gonna work in the pinch. We just want those stats up. But getting back to you, Sebi, it is very sad if that's the case, because the hype on it was fantastic, and there we go. Like, Sebi, I promise you, last night I went and I changed those settings that I talk about, but apparently I've messed it up. So give me a couple of seconds here. Let's just fix that auto moderator. It's still a work in progress. I do apologize. While I have you here, okay, that was the word protection this time. Overstimulating. Okay, let's see if that fixes the problem. Let's just do all of them quickly while we are busy here. Let's go back. Caps protection. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Paragraph, that's the other one that's probably timing you out as well. Okay, let's increase that to 200. Yeesh. Oh, I'm changing my scenes. Freaking, I can't be doing that. Sorry, I'm gonna change it back now, Sebi. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, Streamlabs is not seeing you as a friend. Ooh, just missed that one. Okay, you should be able to do it now. I did not get very far in Ragnarok last night. We are now at Striffelheim. Currently, basically just getting started. So we are seeking tea at the moment. And basically the very start. Okay, so that's in the book. Unsafe roads. Carefully travel. These roads lead to Nuvolor, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sure, but so too does it lead to dangerous beyond mention. If you give a damn about your own safety, you will find an alternative route to the City of Iron. You should succeed. Should you succeed, find me so I can spread the word of whichever route you take. Cool. I got a little further than this, but couldn't really get. Yeah, I must say the combat in this is. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Almost forgot I could do that. Okay, no, I don't have time for this. So the combat system, if you don't play it on a difficulty that's more suited to you, then honestly it's going to suck a bit. So I'm playing on a balanced difficulty so that the combat is somewhat enjoyable, but you don't want to over complicate the combat, because honestly I've seen streamers quit this game because they overcomplicated the combat system. Like, I know you get the diehards guys that just go crazy with this sort of thing, but honestly, for a regular guy that's not doing a challenge and just doing this for his own enjoyment, like, take it easy. If you want the challenge, go for the challenge. But if you want to play the storyline, ooh, damn, a level 1. How are we struggling with these guys? Okay, this is, how the hell? Damn, we actually killed him. So orange means it's normally just above our difficulty. Now you're just freaking frustrating me. Thank you. Get the other guy. So where did you get? Because I have played this game to an extent. But I got to a point where I was like, I really need to go back and finish number 1. Well, depending on which iteration we're talking about, technically God of War 3. 4, sorry, 2018 edition. I played that one about halfway through, then I started playing this one and I was like, ooh, okay, we know this. And I was like, no, I have to go and finish the other one before we start doing anything else. Let's just quickly have a look here. Which one do you have? The F. Okay. Okay. Well, the moment you know, just give a shout out there. So we need a DBN. Okay, cool. DBN. Let's see which one we're getting here. I must say they did a wonderful thing with... Oh, we got the B here. They did a very fantastic job with the puzzles in this iteration of God of War. Honestly, I've been loving it. Especially... So, is this one only the N? Yes, only the N. Cool. They've definitely upped the puzzles. Added a lot more lure into the game. That I'm honestly, I love more detail into the actual storyline. That is always a fantastic thing. So this one's going to be a tough cookie. Can we do it with this? Nope. So it's basically just to see. That should do it. Yes. Fantastic. And yeah, so that's what I'm loving about this game. The combat, one thing about the combat, it gets very repetitive. That's something that frustrates me the longer you play it. But honestly, if you go here to your skills, and that's something that I found basically helped me a lot in my combat. If you get nice skills over here, for example, if you get like the quick attack, then you can start adding to your own combos and continuously grow out your fighting style. But if you just go with the basic light and heavy attack, it gets boring quickly. So playing on a harder difficulty forces you to use more combat skills. and by doing that you actually make the game a bit funner. So I think the first time I played this, I played it on story mode, and honestly that was so boring. We came from the side, yes. I think we got everything there. That was very boring playing it on the easiest difficulty. So upping the difficulty made a big difference for me.
As an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth.
Yeah, especially if you've been in the winter for like, I take it they've been in the winter for a couple of years, like at least 4 years. What's this thing? Oh, I must kill that thing. Damn it. I just remembered that thing is... Damn it, okay.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Okay. I take it I'm too close to this thing. Wait, I've got a plan. I've got a plan, chat. There we go. Ormur, a mysterious creature. Mimir tells me it was born from an ember that escapes Citrus hammer as he worked his forge. The steward of the Muspelheim used his bellows to breathe life into the embers, and its first act of existence was to steal and consume the precious metals the smith had been using. Steal and consume the precious metals Smith had been using to forge weapons. No, honestly, Sebi, it's a very chill game. Like, it's not... You basically have to enjoy the universe of of the whole Jack, and then play that as a separate game, and honestly, you're going to enjoy it a lot. It is truly a fun experience. Everything that you do, like for example, what they really incorporated very well into the Jack X was the artifacts hunt, where you combat in a arena basically, and you have to get more artifacts than the other guy, and then they're trying to kill you to get to the artifact before you do. That's always a fun one. The time trials are basically, or the frozen time is, most racing games has that. The death races are fantastic. Like the magnitude of different types of races make it very fun, and the storyline, honestly, it's a great storyline. That's one thing Naughty Dog did very well, is they kept a good storyline throughout 1 to Jack X. I feel like Jack X is the last good story based Jack game. So no, it's definitely not bad at all. Honestly, I can't wait to be playing that game as well. Like, I have so much fun with that. And the way that they've incorporated the upgrading system and the weapon system, that was also very, very awesome. That was also very, very great. Sorry about that. Where were we?
Let's see what it drops.
Like I said, if you like it, just a chill game, try it out. Ooh, there more slag. We need that slag deposit. Nothing else on this side. Okay. So we need to get this down. I feel like that's the only thing over here. Okay, so that's the one part of the gate. Guys.
Over there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
They always are.
Look, there's a chain we can pull up there.
Come on, boy. Okay. Ooh.
It's clinging to the wall. You gotta knock it down.
Okay, that one's down. The spinning ones are freaking irritating. I really need my counter for this. So Sebi, have you never played the Jack X series or the Jack X game? Ooh. Okay. So is it just because it's a racing game, or did you just it never looked good to you? I'm just trying to understand, because I know you like the Jack series, and which is interesting because
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
story wise it is honestly fantastic. Okay, never big on the racing, yeah. So I think honestly you would enjoy the if you look past the racing and you go for the enjoyment of. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
Okay, but that's a problem because now I need to get on the other side. Damn. So, driving games, do you mean like actual like racing games, like the actual, for example, Gran Turismo or F1 or something like that? Okay, I have a plan. Let's go. Quickly over. Yes, there we go.
There's still the other chain to pull, but how are we gonna get to it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, boy. Oh, there. I see it. I see it. Okay. Oh, so like driving actual car. There we go.
Nice one.
Each to their own at the end of the day. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, I think you would definitely enjoy. Okay. Problem has arisen. Why do I not see the way forward?
What about freezing the geyser under the wheel? Maybe?
Thanks, bro. There we go. So I really enjoy a lot of like I enjoy a lot of games. I've never had a problem where there's not a type of game that I don't like. So I love racing games. One of the things that I want to get for this channel is a racing sim. So I already have the steering wheels and pedals that I won at our gaming convention last year, which was fantastic. Now I just need a rig that I can actually put everything together, get the monitor on there. I need a proper PC to run it, so I'm saving up for that as well.
Like I said,
And then I love MMO games. They're great as well. I love these games, RPG games.
maybe about what it was like to
I don't think there is a game that I don't like.
obviously.
History.
It's just if the world doesn't capture me, I can easily lose interest in the game. That is definitely my biggest thing.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
And always, some of the best games to play is lootable games. A game where loot is involved, freaking how I love it. I even enjoy playing
That earthquake.
BR games.
You think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
So, what are the games that you typically play, Sebi? What is like your favorite games? Besides Jack. We know Jack 2 is one of your favorites.
Looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
I should have listened to how they pronounce it. Damn. Now I'm never gonna pronounce it properly.
Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Why hold that for us, though?
They are scared.
Yeah, the infamous also, yes.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
What's Tinykin?
Hiding.
Stay alert.
I've actually never heard of Tinykin, or is it Tinykin? Okay, I think we can dock here. Yep. The quest for Tyr.
Did we talk to you for...
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
Oh, I need to come back for this. Oh, a platformer. I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Is it a PC based game? Because that sounds actually like a fun streaming game.
Two of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear.
Let's just check. Wait. Oh no, that's just a smoker. Oh, all devices. Then we'll have a look at it because it sounds fun. If there's creatures helping you, I do enjoy manageable games. I don't know what's the actual correct term for manageable games or managing games. For example, I love like Age of Empires. Ooh, there's a raven. I want to collect all the ravens if possible. Like Surviving Mars. Damn, that's a good game. Oh, I love that freaking game. I have played it. I've done like 50 playthroughs in all my time so far.
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you.
Is it that type of game?
Oh, definitely need that.
Ooh, beast straps.
Take your time.
Oh, sorry, Cendric.
What is it, dwarf?
There's another one that I would love to play one day, but it's only on PC. It is RimWorld. That looks freaking like an awesome game. Awesome management game. Like you also get people that you have to manage, do different jobs, build the village that you've basically started off. You're like, if I remember the premise of it, you basically crash land on this planet and then you need to survive, start civilization, and get to the point where you build a spaceship to go back or something like that.
Certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.